Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Check it out. I don't know what's the deal with this, but every single time something happened, there has to be a video done about preparation for something. What is the best preparation for civil war? Or what is the best preparation for election? Or what should we do to prepare for this and for that and for this? And to me, it's kind of silly. In a way, it is kind of silly. It kind of reminds me of a question that I had years ago, and it was a person that asked me specifically, "How do you preach to a specific group of people?" And I said, "The same way you preach to anybody else." It's that simple. The same way, right? So when it comes to preparation, I mean, again, the same preparation that you have for something should pretty much cover every other preparation. So I wanted to talk about that. I put a bunch of guns in here, and for whatever reason, this camera right here, I can't get it to work right. My rifle is showing is actually not like this. The camera is inverter, or however that is. But again, I'm going to show you this guns, and I'm going to talk about it for a minute or two, or maybe three, or maybe four. Who knows? Before I get into that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Obviously, subscribing to the channel is fantastic. Share the videos. Share the videos. I appreciate when you guys share the videos. Obviously, if you want to support the channel any kind of way, you could do it multiple different ways. You could become a patron, obviously, and I love my patrons very, very much. And you can also, use my Amazon affiliate links and things like that. It's going to be linked down there. So let's hit the intro and let's talk about this. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, bam, let me put myself back in camera right now. So, here's the thing, there's a lot of videos about this, but in all reality, it's not simple, guys. It's really not too difficult, and you really need to kind of comprehend some of the things that, in my opinion, is kind of important and is part of a security system. Now, I got this rifle right here, and this is scary. Very, very scary. I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm a little. I don't know how I feel about this. Social media is telling me that this rifle does horrific things. But for the purpose of this video, because I want to show you guys, some information, I'm going to try to be a big boy. I'm going to remember when I was in the Marine Corps and kind of hold to that and try to be a big boy so it doesn't scares me. I got a few more, two more at least in there. But again, for the purpose of this video, all guns are uploaded, or no round in the chamber. Everything is safe here, right? So for some of you guys out there, everything is safe. All right, so relax. So again, let's switch around this, and I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to security, to me, is actually pretty simple. I don't really subscribe to the fact that I need to prepare for something or something else. I don't think that's really a good preparation, in my opinion. I think that you should just have a good self-defense system, something that is going to allow you to protect your family. So there is many different ways that you could do this. Some guys are big into shotguns and other weapons out there. Again, you're going to have to make your own decision. To me, here's a couple things that I think is great. First of all, you have your concealed carry choice, right? And this is a Glock 27. This is not what I carry, but I wanted to, pull it out because it's one of the first guns that was there, and I kind of wanted to show it to you guys. So again, Glock 27, it's a good gun. People like it. People enjoy it. I shot it. I don't really enjoy the 40 that much, but I know some of you guys love it, right? So again, small, easy to carry for the most part, and easy to conceal and all that stuff. So to me, this is something that for self-defense or preparations or whatever, this is critical. This may be your first line of response, so don't go cheap, don't go crazy or anything like that, because like I say, this right here may be your first gun, may be the first thing. This right here may save your life probably more than this right here, right? If you need this, there is so many things that went wrong, so many things that went wrong. I told a friend of mine the other day, and I said to him, look, let me back this up a little bit. No, this way. All right. I told a friend of mine, I said, look, I know you don't like the militias, but if the militias show up to a place, there was something wrong. Really wrong. Because the militia should never be there. We should never get to this point. We pay too much taxes to the government for finding ourselves in a situation where we have to use something like this. It shouldn't not get to that point, but it happened because we understand that there's evil, there's bad people out there, and nowadays it feels like you need to be protected because we know that the government won. It's proven. You have cities being burned down to the ground. And what is the government doing? Nothing. Shame on them. Shame on the politicians that are allowed that to happen and failing to protect good law-abiding citizens. That's disgusting. Anyways, let's go back into this. So again, this concealed carry choice right here may be your first choice. Really, maybe your first choice. So don't go cheap. Always go for something that is reliable, dependable, something that is going to work, something that has a track record. I'm big in the track record, right? I want to know that it works. I want to know that it's going to do the job, and I want to know it's going to perform well, right? I don't want to take any chances, any new companies, none of that nonsense. I want to make sure that my gun works. So again, to me, a good concealed carry choice for preparation is always critical. Now, there is a chance for some of you guys, and I'm going to say this is a good choice for home defense, obviously, but there is a good chance that some of you guys carry this as concealed carry and also as home defense. Again, is the point here is that you need a good, reliable pistol, right? And again, something that is going to work. There is a chance that some of you guys do it. I don't do it at all. Obviously, I prefer to have a full-size pistol for home defense. There's many benefits of that. Obviously, full-size pistol tend to be easier to shoot, tend to be more velocity out of the barrel, more accurate, tends to be just, obviously higher capacity, 17 rounds in the Glock 17. This one has a mount or assistant to mount an optic. So again, it gives you more capability. The biggest thing is a weapons light right here, right? Again, you could put a weapons light in something like this as well, but it's usually a small one. I think the TLR 6 has like 100 lumens. In this pistol right here, you could put a full size stream light that is about 800 lumens, right? So again, a full size pistol always gives you a great capability. So this is kind of like a good system, right? And again, a lot of times people will use the same firearm because it gives you a lot of benefits. It gives you the same skill. If you know how to shoot this, you know how to shoot this. A lot of times you could share magazines between both systems. A lot of times the sights are the same, the trigger feels the same, the ergonomics are the same. So again, the fact that everything is about the same is going to give you a large capacity or a large, I guess in a way, advantage over the bad guy, right? You know how to use your gun. So to me, pistols, when it comes to preparations for whatever it is, I don't subscribe just to elections or anything. People are saying that because there's a possibility that if you're the Democrats win, they want to take away your guns, so they thinking about, hey, what do I need to buy in case the guns go away or something like that, or they make it illegal. I want to have something that maybe could be grandfathered in, or again, something to protect my family, because we know that these people are crazy. They are allowing to do crazy stuff. So again, to me, a good pistol is always great. I like the idea of having a concealed carry choice because I'm lazy and I like to carry something that carries well. And then I like the idea of having a good home defense pistol or duty pistol. Again, if I travel, it's very common for me to take a full size pistol, right? It's very common for me to take this and really as a kind of like a level 2, if you want to call it a level 2, kind of like a level 1 here, concealed carry, and then transition into a full size pistol. That's kind of my idea when it comes to stuff like that, right? So let's talk about the rifle, and again, this is a system that works for me. Some of you guys are going to have your own system. You do what you do. You do what you do. Doesn't need to be necessarily this, right? Maybe you have a different system. Put it down in the comment section below. But I think me, for self-defense, I like having a concealed carry choice. Like I say, I like having a home defense pistol, and I like to have a rifle that is, accurate, dependable, that works, right? And to me, in my case, it's the AR-15. Now, some of you guys may have a shotgun. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think a shotgun, and I talked about this in the past, I don't think a shotgun should be a primary choice. And I know there's a lot of advantages on buying a shotgun. Primarily the fact that they are cheaper. Primarily the fact that they are very lethal. I mean, 12 gauge coming towards you, there's no denying that. But again, you have a couple vulnerability or I guess capabilities that you don't have with the shotgun, and again, that is capacity. So I don't subscribe into a shotgun as a primary choice, and I got a video here in the channel about that. Again, capacity is low, and probably touching out there, you're not gonna have the range that you have on an AR-15. Now, there's arguments to have. You know, you don't need a gun that touches that far away and things like that. But nevertheless, an AR-15 at 25 yards is definitely going to be more accurate than a shotgun. You could put more rounds down range faster and more accurate. And you can't argue that. You only have 6 rounds in a shotgun. You have 30 on an AR-15. So, again, it is just pure math. So, let's jump into this. I think that a rifle to me is fantastic. Now, some of you guys are going to say, well, I have an AK. That works too. The point in the rifle that I always do is that you want to have a respectable rifle, a rifle that has been around for quite some time, that you know it works. You know it's dependable, reliable, that it's going to work when you pull that trigger, right? That it's going to give you, you good capabilities. Doesn't have to be the best rifle out there. I understand that money may be an issue, but it needs to be a rifle that you know is going to work. And again, having an AR-15, it gives you capabilities that you typically don't have in, again, if you only have a pistol, right? If you only have a pistol, you can mount an optic like this, right? I mean, I don't know if you could do that. It would be kind of I'm just playing. But anyways, again, you have a rifle that is respectable, being around for quite some time. So you know it's going to work. You could mount an optic. This is an MRO, if I remember correctly. Works great. This optics work great. You could have flashlights and things like that. Backup size. I took off the flashlight that I have in this rifle. I got to put another one. But again, flashlights and things like that. Easy to grab, easy to maneuver, easy to operate. I mean, shooting this rifle, it's just a lot of fun. But the thing about it is that, again, a rifle like this is going to allow you to have that next step. It's going to allow you to, protect your family. And, we all saw the guy in Missouri, right? The guy that walked outside with an AR-15. And what happened? He was able to protect his family. He was able to protect his home. Now, there is some drama about him. He's about going to court right now for things that are happening. But I'm going to tell you, that rifle protected his life. Really protected his life. AR-15s don't kill people. AR-15 save life. And he saved that guy's life, and he saved that guy's property. So, to me, having a rifle is critical because, again, this rifle gives you a next step. It gives you a step of, you know what? You have your pistol in case something happened. You have your rifle in case something happened. And again, when it comes to family and stuff like that, a lot of times guys say, well, you don't really need that. Well, yeah, 20 people attacking your house like you see nowadays, you need what you need. I don't know how else to tell you. You're not watching the news? Are you not seeing what's happening? Are you not seeing places being burned now? Are you not seeing police officers being murdered, targeted, and being murdered? Are you not seeing our politicians not doing anything and not condemning those people that are harassing people? You haven't seen that? Obviously, you have not. Haven't you seen Kyle protecting himself with an AR-15? I don't know what else to tell you. An AR-15 is just a great choice for self-defense. So this is kind of like what I do. This is kind of like a thing that I like. I mean, some of you guys may have, a shotgun. Like I say, that's good. I would kind of stay away from the 1022s. I don't think 1022s are going to be your primary rifle. If you don't have nothing else, obviously get what you have. But you want to strike for a rifle that is dependable, reliable, has a respectable caliber. Respectable caliber. Again, some people are going to argue with me, tell me, oh, 22 kills people. Well, I'm sure 22 does. And I've seen that in the news many times. But the point here, when you prepare, the reason why you prepare is because you want to have the best tool for the job. That's why people are preparing, to have the best tool for the job, not to have a 1022. All right, if you don't have anything else, a 1022 to protect your family, I guess it would do it. But if you're looking to prepare yourself, you want to prepare yourself with the proper equipment, right? And again, to me, that this is where it is, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to tell. I know when it comes to firearms, people want to talk about this and want to talk about specific things, but I'm saying when I prepare with these items that I have here in my house, I feel protected no matter what it is. I don't worry about what it is. I don't worry what's going on. I feel that I could protect my family of pretty much any instance, right? Home defense or anything that happened. I feel that I'm gonna be, able to protect my family because I have a good reliable pistol and a good reliable rifle. And I know this is gonna work because if you see our troops, what do our troops carry? A good reliable rifle, and some of them carry a pistol as well. So I know that this combo, pistol with rifle, I know that is one of the best combos out there. So, again, what do you guys think? Put comments down below. I appreciate the support. And as always, God is in control.